is Mondays and Mimosas. So today we are glad to be back, and we are going to be talking about branding, networking, business space, and some celebrity gossip. We also have a very special guest, Miss Key Jones with Keynotes. We're going to talk more about her business, what inspires her, and how she got started. So stay tuned. And marketing, which is always an everyday topic with us here because we are business ladies and we are always trying to brand and market our business so that we are reaching our target audience and we are waging forward in the right direction. So we were talking last week about how we wanted to figure out our target audience and how to bring more brand awareness to your company. So I posted a post last week, and Breathless said she wanted to see my box that I got from Vistaprint. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the love, I needed. And so my box from Vistaprint is basically a promotional box, and they sent it to me in the mail, and it comes with all this different stuff in it, and it's based off of things that you've ordered from Vista. And it shows you different promotional items that you can pass out to, again, bring brand awareness to your company. So, I didn't get to choose this time. They sent me different stuff that they thought I would like. So, for the first month with Vista, it's $5. And so, you see how pretty this was when I opened it? That's why I didn't want to touch it. So, okay. So, when you open it, it got a cute... There we go. It got a cute little note on the inside, like somebody really cared about me at Vista, and you can tell they really did handwrite it. Yeah. So I actually appreciate the ambiance of that. I thought that was kind of sweet. Thank you. And so it says, Fashion and Beauty 101. This month I wanted to try some giveaways. What is it? Oops, somebody got some cute chicken scratch. Wait a minute. Right. Try some giveaways. Go to. I hope you. Some giveaways to go to. I hope you love them. Mm-hmm. Marsha. Right. I tried. So, and then on the inside of the note is the summary that comes in your email, and it tells you I give you some real stuff. Yeah, this is really cute. And it tells you, and I messed up. I'm so mad that I messed up. I left the phone number one digit off. I'm like, so I got to get new stuff on that. So I got postcards, a mug, and a bumper sticker. So, I'm so mad. I'm missing a number off of it, but it's okay. But they sent me a sticker. Please don't tell me they sent me a whole bunch of them either. It looked like it. I don't need a whole bunch of messed up ones. Okay, wait. So I got the sticker, which I'm going to just put a little one in there real quick. Ain't nobody going to notice. And then, wait, what's this? So I got... with the number missing off of it, I'm so mad. I'm going to have to write that in on all of them. Well, at least it was only $5, so you get a lot for $5. I think regular. But that's so nice. Mm-hmm. Little postcards. We'll draw that little one in. It'll be all right. Give me a pink marker. I know, right? Ain't nobody gonna notice. The struggle is real when you are an entrepreneur. Okay. Okay. Let's see what else they gave me. Because I feel like I see more stuff. I don't know. Or just lots of... they just got me hyped on bubble wrap. Okay. And lastly... I don't want to open it and elbow you. Right. Wait. Here we go. That's cute. You can sit there and sip while you're doing your work. So... This is really cute. It was only $5. Again, it's like $10 a month to go through Vista, and they switch up different stuff based on your survey, and if you liked it or not. But basically, I really, really like that. And it's important to brand. So we were going to also talk about my shirt that I'm wearing today. So you can't really see. This was my first attempt at doing iron-on transfers. Mm-hmm. And so I wanted to start working on, well, it's on hold because now it's getting cold. But next year I'm going to be transitioning to graphic swimwear. Mm-hmm. So you'll be able to customize it, put certain pictures, your names, and, little sayings. Mm-hmm. Definitely I'm getting a lot of people asking, and that's probably the main route it's going to go, is mm-hmm. making company branded swimsuits and tees and things for people mm-hmm. who want to do it for like girls trips, mm-hmm. bridal showers, business owners who shoot models and they want their models to be unified in a certain sexy look. Yeah. So that's really something that I think is really going to go somewhere, and it's really starting to open up a door. Mm-hmm. So I am working with different people to help them with branding their company and making swimsuits and stuff for their models. So I'm doing it for mine. And this one is, like I said, my first attempt, but I'm going to probably do like a photo shoot soon so you can see a lot of the summer stuff that I made or whatever. Mm-hmm. But as far as like with your business, I always wanted to ask you, how did you get the name Breathless? Like, how did you get into that, and how did you brand being Breathless in Detroit?
Okay, it's funny because I had this, it's crazy. I had this blonde, like, shirt curly style, like, maybe when I was like 21, 22. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you ever saw that movie, Dick Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, remember the character Breathless? Madonna, her character Breathless, how she had the short curly blonde hair.
I think so.
Yeah. So my sister I had the hairstyle for like a year. My sister was always calling me that. So I don't know, it just kind of stuck with me. And then like when I was like, okay, I wanted to be this like sexy, edgy romance writer when I first started out, and I was like, I'm gonna use that name. But I wanted to like incorporate a blog with it. So I'm like, okay, I could do something like Breathless in Detroit as my blog name. So that's where it originally came from. It was for my blog, and then I transitioned over to like writing full time, and I just made it my complete brand name.
Okay. So how do you brand Breathless in Detroit?
As far as
when you step out, when you introduce yourself to people in the business world, like how do you bring across Breathless in Detroit? How do you keep that mysterious, sexy author thing going when the book is closed?
Pretty much. Now what I do is, because like my colors are like silver and teal, so like when I'm going out and I know I'm like trying to represent my brand, I'll wear like the teal and the silver, and then I'll have like my cards and stuff. I still introduce myself as Erin, but then I'll be like, my author pen name is Breathless, and I'm like the owner, the director of Breathless in Detroit, and yeah, so I'm not actually out there all being like super sexy and sexual and stuff like that, but I'm still letting them know that's my.
I think we're going to have to, for like a mashup collab, we're going to have to do like a Sex in the City when Samantha came in and helped Carrie get her outfit together for the book cover. I think we're going to have to do like a Breathless Fab mashup and do like a makeover, and we can recreate that character from the movie, and then maybe do something for like your next book, for your next cover or something, some type of. Ooh, you should write like almost a love / Sin City type thriller, like vintage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that sounds fun.
I know.
I like that.
I'm definitely into that.
So, branding is just important, and then I'm getting ready to rebrand with the swimwear. You know, being somebody who designs swimsuits but live in Detroit is difficult. So, my goal now is to focus on the fall and the winter, and so. My money been funny. It's like I got the car now, and now I ain't got no money. So I can't even go nowhere anyway. So now I'm waiting on my money to get right, and then I can focus on getting back out. So I have a couple photo shoots lined up. I haven't had a chance to buy too much new inventory. So I have a few things coming, but I have to make everything else in the meantime. And then I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to have to go back into some old stuff just so I can get some, promotional stuff done soon. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, how to get these photos done so that I can introduce this fall collection coming up. So it's going to be bodysuits. And like I said, I am getting back into custom fits. And they're going to be starting at $100. Because most of y'all make more than one change to whatever, anyway. Or they be like, oh, that's so cute, girl. But you didn't put the little bow thing right here. You're going to put the little, and then I need like another one. Ooh, thank you. So if you just go ahead and make it 100, then you get so many revisions. Yeah. And then you can have all the bells, all the whistles. Right. Your turnaround time in this many days. Then you can pay the cost. to be the boss.
So what about as far as national sales? Like people in the West Coast or like in the South who still have warm weather during the fall and the winter?
I still sell on like Poshmark and eBay and stuff like that. But like you said, I'm trying to save money.
Mm-hmm.
I know I keep changing. You can be indecisive at times. But that's because we don't hold on to stuff. If I feel like I'm doing something wrong, stop. Move now. Let's not, because we'll hold on to something for dear life. I'm not about to drag the life out of dealing with Wix, and Wix is getting on my nerves and not doing what I wanted to do. So
let it go. Yes.
And then I'm battling internally with this thing with myself with the business. It's like I want to buy everything. I want to do everything I want to do so bad. But I have to remember I'm still new. Though I'm selling stuff, I don't want to be stuck with a whole bunch of inventory and can't move it.
Right.
So I'm trying to go back to simple, minimal. I think I want a website that when you see it, it's like Forever 21. You can see the blogs and you can read this and you can read that, but I don't know if anybody care about me that much yet. Just a little bit, some, but not all. And I feel like all the extra stuff for people just make them all confused. And I don't want to confuse them. I want you to buy. If you want to buy into the brand of India, again, we talked about that. I have a business Facebook page with all the videos and all the pictures, and you can see whatever you want, learn whatever you want. And then my one website is shop and shop only. It will be nothing else extra. So I'm going back to Big Cartel. I'm going back to just having items only, and that's it. I don't want to deviate people's minds when they come to my website. I want them to be focused on supporting and buying my designs.
Right.
Absolutely. So, yeah, so I had to change sites or whatever, but I like Big Cartel because it's free.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's free for your first 5 products, and then the next package up is $9.99, but then you get like the free shipping codes and you can, monitor certain stuff and the way you set up the inventory, and you can add more pictures. So that will probably be my next step when I get ready to actually start getting moving.
Okay.
Start adding more stuff on there. But for right now, 5 is enough. And so you were asking me, you were surprised that I didn't have any overhead costs in my business. But yeah, basically I don't. This is why when I talk to a lot of people who try to sell me, how I say this politely, who try to sell me on lifestyle stuff, not saying that these opportunities are not good. Thank you for the light. It's not that the opportunities don't be good, but when you're telling me about making money, but I gotta spend money every month, and then I'm never really seeing that return, I can't get with that.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Because with my business, I could make money this month and never have spent a dime. Or I could spend a lot of money and make all my money back. It just depends on, how much time and effort I'm putting into it. But a lot of these other business, you have to spend money. And sometimes you're not always seeing it back. So I cut out all my extra costs. I cut out paying for websites. If I'm not getting a lot of traffic, I'd rather do a free website. Cut out all these extra. I'm about to get ready to cut the blog and put everything back on the Facebook page because that's where you guys are mostly at. That's my top referred, according to my bit links. So just really trying to analyze, which is hard, your audience and what's going on around you so that you're doing the right thing to grow your brand. So how do you rack your brain with all of that?
I'm like, hold on. Okay. As far as you talking about my expenses.
Yeah. How do you manage your expenses, or how do you keep them low?
Well, with writing, you can do it like a cheaper route, and then you can do it more expensive route. Now I found the in between where I don't really have to spend. Like I could publish if I wanted to. I could publish a book for under $20.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you make your money right back because if I'm selling a book between $8 and $10, and I sell 2 books, then I made my money back. So it's not like it's not really expensive to publish a book unless you're going out trying to find like all the top designers and you paying people. Like I do all my formatting myself, and I have somebody to do my editing for me. So I'm not paying like $1,000 for an editor. I'm not paying $500 for a book graphics and all of that. So yeah, it's like you just gotta do some research, and you know, if you don't have the money up front, it's like a lot of people won't publish a book because they're like, I don't have all that money to publish, but it's not really. You can do a publish a book.
They're talking and talking and talking about it, branding and marketing, and we get excited about all the information in the Vista box. So you guys stay tuned. We're gonna get into this community business space, which we really talk about because it's so many good options and things out here from small business owners, which is really helping us be able to build our brand. So stay tuned. And again, our special guest at 3 p.m. is going to be Miss Keynote Jones with Keynotes Radio. What's up? This your girl, India Ashley, and we are back for a special part of Mondays and Mimosas. And I am interviewing today Key Jones with Keynotes Radio. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. And I wanted to ask you, so what is your government name?
Oh, my government name?
Yes.
Everybody calls me Keisha.
Keisha.
Yep. Keisha or Keynotes.
Okay.
That's my name by everybody. Everybody call me Keynotes or Keisha or Kiki. Or
I like that though. I like the Keynotes. So how did you get that nickname?
I actually got it by being a part of an internet radio station called 7 Mile Radio with Mark D on the air.
Okay.
I met him and kind of chopped it up with him and let him know that I've been wanting to do radio for quite some time. And I knew that God had gave me the gift to just talk. So, you know, he gave me the opportunity to go ahead and do just that. And he invited me over one day before he got on the air, which was a Saturday night. They usually on the air from Saturdays from like 7 to 9. And I met him and a couple of other people that were a part of the radio station. And they was like, what we going to call you? And I was like, I don't know. And as we were just talking and laughing, Mark D was like, I know what I'm going to call you, him and Ray Baby. They was like, you got a big mouth and you so cool. I know what your name gonna be. It's gonna be Keynotes because you never know what kind of melodies is gonna come out your mouth. and that was dope. So I was like, yeah, that's cool because I have a voice where it does different type notes. You know, you might get a high pitch, you might get a low pitch, you might get something mellow. You just never know. My voice is like harmony, and then I'm big in music anyway, so I got a lot of music background in me too.
Okay. That's an interesting tidbit. Wow, so that's very interesting to hear. I like that story. So how did you get into your business that you're in? Tell us a little bit more about what do you do?
Well, after being with 7 Mile Radio, and then I left 7 Mile Radio, and I became a co-host on another internet radio show called Ramon in the Morning with Ramon, where I did morning shows every Tuesday mornings for about an hour. And I just got tired of doing that. And people, you know, started to, you know, listen to me on both shows. And I had started to grow a fan base, including my friends and family. And everybody just started to ask me, like, why you won't have your own show? Mm-hmm. And I never thought of that. And I was like, what, me? Have my own show? And so I got to doing my homework. I start studying my craft. I start watching and listening to internet radio station shows and podcast shows all over the world, from overseas and into the United States. And once I did my homework, I was like, okay, I want to do this. Let's give it a try. And it's been 3 years. 3 years ago, I made Keynotes Radio official, and I've been Keynotes Radio ever since.
Wow, that's amazing. I love to hear stories like that as well. I kind of feel similar to you as well, as far as I also kind of feel like the Lord gave me the gift of gab, and I figured I might as well use it to my advantage since he gave it to me.
That's right.
So I completely understand what you mean by that. So I love hearing that. And so I was putting everything together for the video and editing, and I was seeing how you were saying you were also getting ready to get into publication with magazines.
Yes, that was actually one of my goals. I'm very versatile in my talents. I'm very multi-talented. I always wanted to do something with animation or some kind of cartoon, cosmetic type of things. Well, I got into the magazine due to the fact I had a friend that is actually an editor for a magazine here in Detroit. And watching her and seeing her interview people and type and work all night on that laptop, it just inspired me to say, okay, I could do this. I'm already into the radio business. I'm already a people person. I've talked to so many artists, so many business entrepreneurs. Why not? So that's
Absolutely.
when I got with my homegirl. She has a podcast by the name of Desiree Monroe, and she has a publishing company called henpublishing.net.
Mm.
And she just told me, like, I have books out, and she showed me a book that she actually came out with that have about 600 to 12 pages long. And that just like shocked me because I never seen someone write a book with so many stories in one book. I mean,
Mm.
612 pages. That's a lot of
Yes, that's a lot.
writing.
It is.
So that inspired me too. So I had told her that I had already been writing a book called Love Between the Two. It's not done yet. And then when I got to thinking other things besides that, I said, what the heck? I want to do a magazine called Spit It Out. And with that magazine, it's going to be consist of is that I'm going to take real life stories, real artists, real poetry, poets, entrepreneurs, whoever, and turn them into a cartoon. When I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a voice of a cartoon. So I said, what the
That's
heck? I might as well
amazing.
put all the things that I wanted to do as a child into this magazine and make it into a reality format.
That is
Oh, yeah.
amazing. Wow. I love the way you think. You have a
Yeah.
lot of great ideas. Oh my goodness, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
So I love that. So
Yeah.
we are gonna
Yeah.
actually get more from you about your business and more of your wonderful and creative ideas, and then we're gonna get your take on the topics from today's show. We are back and we are going to get straight into all the tea and everything that we talked about yesterday. So we started off talking about branding and marketing, and I was telling her about the Vista box that that I had got the other day. And so in the box, first of all, they sent me a cute little letter. I was like, oh, and somebody handwritten it, so you can tell it's like made with love, so to speak. And it came with like, so my first box had a mug. Came with a mug
Okay.
with my little catchphrase and my logo on it. And then they sent me a bumper sticker.
Oh, how nice.
And then they sent me about 50 postcards with my business logo on the back,
Nice.
with my business information, email, and phone number and stuff. And so, like I said, the first box was $5. Yeah, I was like, oh, this is really, really cool. All right.
That is.
I'm like, I like that. So I might try it again. We were talking about websites too, and I used to work with Vista for websites, but I don't really like them anymore, only because they've been having a lot of hiccups lately. So I don't know.
Okay.
Do you have a website? And if you do, who do you prefer to use?
No, I don't have one. I'm in the process of doing one after my photo shoot. I have a photo shoot coming up real soon. Um, Someone told me Wix and WordPress was really good to use for website sources.
I was saying Wix gives me the same issues as Vista's, a lot of glitches.
Okay.
But I did hear WordPress was good for like a basic blog
Okay.
template. Is
Okay.
really good. Okay.
Okay.
And so we also was talking about yesterday, we were talking about business space. So are you looking for business space, or are you in a space now?
I'm in a space now, but I'm always willing to expand because that's actually one of the things I'm trying to do as part of my brand is to have more than one location.
Okay. That is definitely important with branding, reaching out and being able to reach other people in different locations. We were talking about how for my co-host and myself who don't have a business space at all yet, we were looking for where to start. And so we were comparing Pony Ride and a new place called Femology. And they're kind of the same concept, except Femology is a woman-based community where you kind of all pay like a monthly fee, but you have access to like Wi-Fi, event space, office space. You can get into like certain little office rooms. They have like lounges. They have cafeterias. You can have your business meetings there. You can get mailboxes. So we were comparing the two and pricing and what you get, where they're located. Have you heard of those two before?
No.
You haven't? Okay. Yeah. Femology is very, very new. I want to say within the last 3 to 6 months. Pony Ride has been around for a while now, but they're kind of hard to find. I kind of had to do a lot of digging to get their information, but they're both about $175 or less a month to have access to all of that. As well as you're now surrounded by a lot of other business people that you're able to network with. So we were kind of talking about the pros and the cons of that. So hopefully, like I told you before, I'll eventually be in a space like that, and then I'll be able to do all this stuff with a much neater background and be able to start bringing in my lights and everything that I want to do. So 2018, I want to be fully functional in my space and being able to reach another audience, because here is good, but I want to get out with the people, and bring new people in. So that's definitely always good.
And that's good. So we definitely gonna have to exchange information, and where I am, I'll give you the details and info on that too, as well, and see how you feel about that. It's really nice place.
Ooh, networking.
Get your money's worth, that's for sure.
Okay, yeah, give me some more information about that.
Yep, and everything is equipped. You don't have to bring no.
See, and that's what I'm looking for. If I'm gonna pay, I would. Yeah, and their Femology is actually supposed to be getting camera equipment too. But I think this is the wave of the future. This whole community workspace, because everybody needs it. So somebody out here got a good idea and they making their money.
Yeah. So we gonna talk. We gonna definitely talk.
Absolutely. And so lastly, we are going to get into our juicy celebrity gossip. So my timeline has been obsessed with transgender people, combined with the whole Bobby Valentine scandal, to Trump banning transgender to enroll in the war or whatever. So what have you been seeing on your timeline as far as people's feelings about Bobby Valentino being caught?
Oh man, it's funny you said that, because I've been seeing a lot of people just saying that they can't believe that he actually is messing around with transgenders. People are making jokes about it. People are, doing captions and pictures and things like that, and icons and images and things like that with a space on it. A lot of transgenders I've seen from people, I guess, sharing their videos, have a lot to say about the situation. Man, you name it, everything. And I'm a Bobby Valentino fan. So my opinion on that is, you never know a person, you never judge a person's from their cover. This might be something that he might have been doing all along, and we just, finding out. But my whole thing is this is his life. We are not the ones to make a decision on what he do and how he do it. If that's his thing, more power to him. I'm just a fan and I love his music, so it don't faze me. Keep writing the good music, Bobby Valentino.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate you being our second guest on the show. So it's starting to grow. It's starting to expand. And just real quick before we end the show, you were commenting on the status. And yes, we are officially going to be shooting our final episode at a location that's undisclosed right now because we haven't secured it yet, but we're going to shoot for a live studio audience. And it's not going to be one of those events where we really have to pander to a lot of people to come out. It's going to be exclusive. So we only need about 10 people, and everybody that comes out will be interviewed. We'll have you guys be able to ask questions. We'll be doing some trivia. We're going to be doing some huge giveaways. And we're going to really make it a really big thing. It's going to be like Oprah. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's going to be awesome.
Nice.
So I am excited.
Nice. And I want you guys to come out and holler at me, too. So we definitely talking. I'm excited about that event.
Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of other business people as well. So it's going to be like probably, because I think the longest YouTube will let me do it is an hour. So yeah, it's probably going to be an hour-long taping. And we'll probably shoot in part 1, part 2 in 30-minute increments, but it'll be an hour long. And it's going to be a great event. Like I said, it's going to be exclusive, but it's going to be other business like-minded people who are going to be there, all for promoting and branding and coming and building together. So it's going to be fun. We're gonna choose a really good topic. Definitely something that's a little bit more restaurant or location appropriate, but we're going to have a really good fun topic, which we're always trying to promote us coming together and building within the community. So it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be great. I really do. I'm excited.
That's
so
nice.
Thank you for being on the show. And you guys stay tuned and catch the playbacks. Yes. I cannot wait. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Faces. And so the other day I was talking to Breakfast via inbox, and we were talking about community business spaces. So there's a lot of resources for small business owners to have a startup space without, investing into a building, getting into a large loan and debt, and not seeing the business prosper. Right. So she was telling me about something called, what is it called? Femology. And I was talking about pony riding. So we were comparing prices and options and the things that you get. So either way, regardless of which one, I think it's really good that for less than $200, you have at least basic 9-to-5 business hours, TV, Wi-Fi, cafeteria area, lounge area, office space, phones,
meeting space,
conference rooms, event space, or they give you discounts depending on which one you do. If you're a member or if you're just renting, they both offer discounts to you if you're doing events and things there. And mailbox. And then you have this community now of all these people that you're able to network with. So tell me how you heard about the feminology one.
Somebody posted an article before they launched. Somebody posted an article on Facebook, and I clicked through it, and all I saw what caught my eye was all female co-working space. I was like, So I'm looking through the pictures, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of fancy. They had it all pretty decorated. So I thought, okay, let's see what this is about. So I went on the website, and then I was like reading about the benefits and how they'll be doing like workshops, pretty much hoping to bring the women's community together. So yeah, that's what caught my attention. I was like, well, let me get a membership. Just I needed a space, I needed a meeting space, I needed like an event space. I was like, so it's kind of all bundled up in one for me. So I was like, and it's like a 6-month commitment or something. So I was like, I'll try it out.
And that's not bad. That's making it very easy. Like you said, what we were talking about earlier. So you figure free website, and then less than $200 for a business space. Mm-hmm. You're running an empire on pennies on the dollar. Like you're not paying anything to be able to run your business. Mm-hmm. So it's making it very easy now for people to be able to start their business. That's why so many people out here starting them.
And it gets you out the house, and you're tired of going to the coffee shop because that's not guaranteed space all the time. Sometimes it's packed out early in the morning, so it's like now you have, your own space, and Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, you have somewhere to go and work on your business.
And I just random thought we were in the other concept. I think I want to write a book too.
Okay.
But that's not a late thing or my toe in your lane. I actually met somebody 2 years ago that was a book editor.
Okay.
But I wouldn't write love novels. I would write like, oh hell yes. Like I was watching Girlfriend. Like, girl, let me tell you what you need to not do. Mm-hmm. Okay? From growing up with 4 brothers and no sisters.
More like relationships, self-help, but like coming from a real perspective.
Yes,
Yeah.
no sugar, no salt, no chaser.
Right.
Yes, girl.
That would be good. Yeah.
I would love to do that, like a 10 steps.
Okay, yeah.
Like a 10-step. Like, wait, I'm telling too much. Okay.
Somebody like no.
I'll tell you so you can get the credit. You can be like the co-writer or whatever, the publisher. I'm gonna need some help with that. Okay. So I think that'd be I think that'll be fun. And so I'm glad that I'm getting to this possible business space, looking at one or the other, because I have I met with a lady for this fashion show I'm getting ready to do, and she gave me all these flyers, and she's like, well, when do you think you'll be able to give them to people? Or let me see if I got one in my car for you too before you leave. And where are you going to be able to pass them out? I was like, well, excuse me. I was like, I have a lot of networking events coming up, so this would be perfect to pass it out to these women. In this business group that I'm in, I'll be able to pass it out to them when I go there. So I think it's good being able to go out to these events. So I'm wishing for the best. I'm really trying to pull the training wheels off and really open up to people just a little bit. I'm trying. So like I didn't want to get into this business group, but I liked the one girl, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and see how this works out. Okay. But you know, I think I come to a realization. I was talking to my husband. I was like, I'm a loner.
You don't seem like it at all. You're so like outgoing, extroverted.
I'm both. I have like a 50-50 personality. Some days I could be like, hey girl. The other days I'd be like, oh girl, I'm glad ain't nobody called me. I know. So I don't know. I think that's the scale thing. I'll be going through it sometimes. That's why I was like, this is a space with a whole bunch of women. I don't know about that. We'll see, you know. But at the same time, it's a way to meet people. So yeah, I took a little test the other day because I've been dealing with anxiety, and it said I had social anxiety. I'm like, lies? No, I don't. Maybe I answered the question wrong. Right. I have anxiety more in here, like I think too much. Like I'm always like all the time. So I wish I could like, cut that off. But I wouldn't say I have social anxiety. I can talk to people. Yeah. I'm good. But I don't like confrontation either. No. Just because I don't have a gray area, and I really like that Libra. Because somebody was getting on my nerves today. Like I'm like, I don't want to tell her what I think, because the minute that I tell this person what I think, it's not gonna be like, oh,
And there's no taking it back.
So I'd rather just stay passive and say, oh, well,
that's how I am. I'm like, yeah.
Because if I talk to you, like, other people be like, look, motherfucker, this, and I don't have time for no, I'm not in the mood because I don't care, because I don't want I don't want people to know that I can be like that.
It's like 0 or 100.
And I want people to think I'm sweet and nice. I don't want people to know I use curse words and I can cut you at the jugular. My brother told me that we got into an argument. He was like, when you cut deep. I'm like, well, all is fair.
That's that Libra, right?
Yeah. I had to tell my brother that today. I mean, not my brother, my husband that today. I was like, please deal with a particular person, because I don't want to say what I want to say. So I'm going to need you to just talk to your people so I don't have to. Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah. So, I'm stepping out. So I got the pole thing, which brings to the next part real quick. I got the pole thing Saturday if I can make it. Okay. Friday is the networking event. And then I'm trying to go to this boat party on Sunday. My friend keeps telling me about every Sunday they have like some type of boat, swimsuit, like outdoor party thing where you can network at. So I have to get all the information for that. But yeah. That sounds like that could be really, really.
Show up in one of your little rap,
Exactly. With some business cards. Yeah. Yep. And start bringing all the promotional stuff I just got. And start coming prepared. Absolutely. Right. I want to start bombing people with more than just a card. Like, I want to be like a walking, for real salesperson. Like, I'm going to hit you with an article, a brochure, some cards. Like, what else you need? A picture, autograph picture, a t-shirt. A mug, for real. All the promotional stuff you need. So that goes to our last little topic that we were discussing, where we want to do this mixer. And we were thinking about getting a lot of the ladies together that are business owners, that we connect with, that are fun, friendly, interesting, and are willing to be recorded, so that we can start working on some location shoots for Mondays and Mimosas. So we were hopefully going to start with the pole dancing class. So, well, if that doesn't happen, we'll start getting ready to set up for the mixer. And this just would be a good way for us to all network with each other as well as bring some awareness to our brands while promoting Mondays and Mimosas and having fun. So stay tuned for that information and start thinking about a location and try to put the concept together. So I don't know, what would you think would be a good place? Because we got to think about how we're going to record and like the lighting and things like that. Like, where would you think would be a good place to do it at?
Possibly somewhere that has like indoor, outdoor options.
I was thinking about a casino.
I'm thinking about the space in my head.
Which one is lit up? Not too bad. Is that where is You Me Drink? Is that MGM?
Yeah, that's MGM. The
probably
circular,
MGM.
Yeah. Okay, that would be.
Yeah, because they got the lounges and stuff, so probably MGM.
And it's open. Yeah.
Nice open space to sit in. Somewhere where it's really good lighting until we get some light. But I really want somebody like a team member. I would really love to find or looking for like an intern or a student, somebody that's looking to build their portfolio, but that's hungry and ready to work. Like, why is that so hard? Even when you pay people, why is that so hard? People just don't want to work. Like, I don't get it. And then they say support black. And
they don't respect. It's like they almost don't respect your business.
And it's stressful. Because I feel like I want to take off running, but I can't because I got to drag all these people with me. So it's like.
And even when you're paying, it's like, it's my money. It don't spend like everybody else's money.
Exactly.
You know, it's
absolutely.
It's crazy.
So I think I'm just going to have to start when my money gets together, investing in my own equipment. And you see, I'm already doing it now. Imagine if every Monday, Mondays and Mimosas didn't air to Friday. Or we done taped 6 times. We on episode 6. Episode 6, and she still ain't got episode 1. Girl, I'm still waiting on you to send me that stuff. Like, that's crazy. So people don't think about stuff like that. Like, I want to get moving. I want stuff to get going. We got to figure out as we go.
Right.
So my kids are back bothering us, so we done taping. But thank you guys so much for watching Mondays and Mimosas. And stay tuned for our last segment. We're going to try to interview today Ms. Keynote Jones from Keynotes Radio. So thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye.